Hi there, this is Colleen from Spiritualistic, and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Today we're going to do another message from your spirit guides, where we take a look at your situation, why this came up, what you're learning through the situation, and if there's anything else your guides wish to share with you. So please select a crystal from these three groups. We have the Cryophrase, the Feldspar Moonstone, and the Labradorite. I'll see you at your reading. Hey there, if you selected the first group, then you chose the Chrysoprase or Chrysoprase crystal. This helps with prosperity, good fortune, calmness, serenity, and inner peace. It helps open up the heart chakra and push the energy in a calm and loving way through the throat chakra. Your oracle card is the Seven Star Sisters. So, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. So, you are being called already through the energy here to create from a place of serene, calm authenticity. This will be your key to prosperity, because prosperity and abundance truly come from within. No amount of hard work could ever replace matching the energy. It is important to do both, but the energy we're being called to observe here is that of peace, expression, divine timing, and perfection. So, I'll take a look at your situation here. I'm using the African Tarot. I love the art on this deck, and this is my first time using it. So, we have the Hierophant wanting to pop out. This is letting me know that you are very, very dedicated to whatever it is you're working on. You've released so much energy that does not serve you. It was not an easy road to get to where you are. And with Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, and Death all coming out, wow, in subsequent order. Now, I was guided not to shuffle these cards except for on camera. These did come out in a row, but I think that this happens once for your reading only, and this is why. You are walking through the steps of life. With the Hierophant popping out first, this is saying that you're very intuitive. You're very aware of the cyclical nature of life. Wheel of Fortune, you have abundant opportunities ahead of you. You've completed several cycles, and now things are starting to weigh out. You are taking concise, balanced steps in order to get what you'd like. You would like to expand, to grow, to create, and to birth and rebirth something. You're aware of these cycles, you've walked through them, you are helping other people walk through them, and you're aware of them as they take place in your own life, perhaps hyper-aware. So, I think it's really beautiful that that came out, and as I was shuffling those, this Bryce Canyon, this would be the Ace of Swords here, the Navajo Loop Trail, Bryce Canyon National Park. So, there is some kind of truth that's being shown to you about creating from a still and calm place. You already know exactly what to do. You know the steps to take, and you know how to implement this perfect action. But this speaking your truth and being attuned to your truth is different than walking the steps of your truth. It's important that we do all of these things. But in order to really bring into fruition the fullness of the full energy you wish to manifest or birth into this world, you must make that your truth. Now, I'm really being called here. It says, hike and see. So you could be receiving answers, intuitive downloads when you go out to nature. This particular area is, Thor's Hammer at Sunset Point. Okay, I was just going to say this is known for downloads, extraterrestrial activity. You could be getting guidance from spirit guides that are extraterrestrial at this time, or there could be signs in nature that are trying to teach you something at sunset. Thor's Hammer is again standing out to me. Normally, I would think of the strength behind that, but for some reason, I'm actually thinking of Stargate and the little gray alien. So, there's this truth that you know your divine plan already laid out ahead of you. Everything comes out in perfect order. Now, as this is happening, it's like you're creating extra space to experience space within, above, below, within, and throughout these situations that you're creating. So there could be a lot of extra downloads happening for you right now. So it seems like this is primarily the situation. You are highly intuitive, you're well aware of what's going on, and as you walk through life, you're not seeing things that surprise you, so you need to look outside of this dimension, and you're getting your answers. I'm hearing not to use these cards that fell, but actually to pull from the top here. Now, you could be readers yourself, or very specific energy that I'm tuning into, because normally I do not get such specific and unusual requests for my shuffles. So you have the 33. There we go. You are a master of your craft. That was a confirmation for me. Thank you. Ace, 33, and the Lovers. All right. So you are channeling this energy of abundance through your heart space. We have that. It's balancing out in the spiritual realms. 3 of Wands. We have that. Established strength, Sun and Aries. This is a transit that, as I'm recording this, we are currently experiencing and walking through. With the Lovers, choice, Hanged Man energy, right? So changing your perspective, Gemini, hot and cold communication. So you're learning how to communicate, not from a hot and cold perspective, but instead of from a place coming from either your masculine or feminine perspectives, you're balancing this out and stepping one foot in each side at both times. A channeled vision that I've recently received, I'd love to share with you guys, would actually be the Taurus, like a donut hole. We are like the wormhole, the perfect energy channel in the middle. We have yang energy, dark, feminine on this side, and yin, we have yin and yang. We have light and dark. We have masculine and feminine. We have all of these things, one on one side, the other on the other side, and we are the clear channel in between. So you're taking a step with your light side, your shadow side, and your heart center in between. You're creating from this place, and this wanted to come out in reverse. It's the last judgment. But this is saying that this is not the last time that things are going to be flipping over in your life like this. You are consciously beginning a new cycle where it's like you're stepping out of the matrix and you are trying to flip things over. You are making some strong energetic moves. I got to chill up my spine as soon as I said that, as if you know what I'm talking about and you trust me with it, but you don't want others to hear. So I will stop that message there. This would be why it came up. Whatever this is you are working with in your life, you are well aware that bringing this truth to light will definitely shake things up, but this is just the way that it has to go. You are not alone. It doesn't matter which realm you're working with. You are not alone. You are so passionate about situations, people, places, things in your life, but detached at the same time. And this heart-centered truth, this balance, not light, not dark, but balance, is the new normal you're trying to bring. This could be to a situation. This could be to the collective. Take this at your own pace. At the bottom of the deck, we have Princess of Swords. Okay. So again, we have stepping into a new light, stepping into a truth, communicating your truth, and taking fast action. A lot of snakes on this card. I almost don't even want to go there because this group already knows the symbology of this. I'm hearing not to pull the Ascended Masters like I intended, but to pull some, Light Seers. Okay. I'll shuffle a little extra for you because I'm aware I'm tuning into very precise, specific energy, and I want to help you as much as I can. So, if you will tune in for just a little while longer with me, Group 1, I think we can get some good juice for you here. We're going to see... I want to see what you're learning. Knight of Pentacles, how to move on, slow and steady. Ace of Pentacles, but it's not just moving on, it's moving onward and bringing others with you. Normally, the symbology here, this man is stepping with a horse, dropping pentacles behind him, because everything that he touches turns to gold, so he can leave with nothing on his back, and have faith that there will be just as much ahead of him as there was behind him, if not more. This is very much the place that you're finding yourself in, and this Black Stallion is indication of an empath. Perhaps a lone wolf, someone who finds themselves very free, very grounded, but also absorbs energy. So, this could definitely be hair, like antenna energy channels through our hair could be very, very significant for you at this time too. Be aware of whether you are keeping your hair up or down or braided. We release our energy. It is more spread out. Our aura is larger when our hair is down. Our energy is more susceptible to energies around us. When our hair is up, tied loosely or tightly, that is also how closely to ourselves we are keeping our physical energy. Our hair holds our entire lives. That is why shaving it symbolizes rebirth. You could also be thinking about this separately in your journey at this time. So Ace of Pentacles, yeah. So you are creating something new, holding on to this faith that you have seen what you need to know and you are aware of how things unfold. Beautiful. I'm hearing that I don't need to pull more cards on this because there's another message in here. So we have 7, Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going to take a look at this little snippet right here. So 7 stars. I'm going to take this as 7 of Wands for a moment, please. So you're releasing energies that do not serve you, but it's more than this. You are helping others to do the same. You are trying to make a large change in the collective, perhaps the galaxy, perhaps the environment, or just a very densely packed energetic situation. This Wheel of Fortune, this looks like a clock to me. This really does. I'm seeing the zodiac within here, but not just the zodiac. I'm seeing the zodiac. I'm seeing the runes. Okay, I'm seeing the ram and the lion and the peacock, right? So check your zodiac chart. Check the transits. Look for Aries. Look for Leo. Peacock makes me think Aquarius, and I'm unsure how I'm interpreting this creature right now, but you'll hear in the back. We have another snake, but he's not yet eating his tail, so you're almost there. There is some point of self-realization that you see, and it's almost like you are holding it off for the perfect moment because you want to blossom and explode at exactly the right time. You are working with divine timing here, and that's why you're having faith in the universe. That's why this man is barefoot, and that's why this Ace of Pentacles, because it looks like a new beginning, even though you've already taken the step of the Knight, which means that's all that is left to achieve now is the Queen and King cards, right? So you're about to master the physical realm, but on a very much physical and grounded sense, this is a new step and a new beginning, or so it seems on the outside. On the inside, the energy is here. It's perfectly aligned, perfectly attuned, ready to burst, which is why, again, cries of praise. Very unique, soft, beautiful, gentle crystal. Breathe. Know that you are guided in angelic realms, not just extraterrestrial and the fairy realm or spirit realms or any other realms. You are getting messages in your sleep. You are very highly aware and in tune with the universe and everything that's going on. That is why you are receiving these extra downloads that are blessings almost just uniquely for you. You need to write these things down, but when you have space, do not force yourself. Create with what you have learned. Do not worry about replicating and reproducing and mass producing what you have learned. It has been given to you for a specific reason. Because what you uniquely will create with your unique slice of the universe will be exactly what you have been looking for. And that will be the moment that you find your perfect bliss. So, allow yourself to calm. Allow yourself to breathe. Connect yourself with the elements of air and space and water. Primarily air and space. This crystal is so soft, and it is related a little bit to Chrysocolla, which I've got a little one here. But allow yourself to be centered from a place of the heart. I'm feeling that I don't need to pull any more cards for you. I would like to see if there's another message to come out so I can at least finish this light seer spread. I'd like to pull some advice that exactly what you need to know right now. Please, Spirit. Exactly. The Moon in reverse. No more secrets. No more hiding. If there is information or something that you wanted to say or write, or there's something that you've known that you've been holding on to, now is the time to release it. Everything that you want is coming to you, but that's because you already are it. You are everything you've ever wanted. You could be entirely balanced, integrated. You are not harnessing the energy of the moon, but instead the sun, but through the power of the moon. And again, we have the Lovers wanting to come out again. Okay. There could be another connection that is, the energy of this connection is helping to put a little bit of spark under you. If you are feeling distracted by relationships in your life, know that these are not distractions, but instead these are blessings and in fact things that help you along your way. So Do not see the relationships in your life as a distraction or as something to maintain, because the natural ones will be there flowing right alongside with you, and they are actually one of the best, healthiest things for you to help you manifest exactly what you want, even if what you're doing is being manifested alone. Okay, I am going to leave it there for you this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, Group 1. I love you so much, and I really hope that this helped shed some light and clarity on your situation. Have a great rest of your day, week, month, life, incarnation. Be safe across all the realms. I love you, and namaste. Hi there. If you selected Group 2, then this is your message from your spirit guides. So you chose this feldspar-y moonstone, this moonstony feldspar. So this is definitely helping you tune into your intuition, balance your emotions, your hormones, and feel at peace with yourself, and feel okay with everything in the world. Now, this is also symbolic, since this is a bit of an in-between of a feldspar and moonstone. This is just raw. And this could be what you're going through right now too, something raw, where you might be right in between where you've been and where you're going. But you know that where you're going is beautiful, and already where you are is beautiful, highly valued, special. And I'm definitely getting this chill, this beautiful gratitude feeling of soothing. So I'm excited to see what this is all about. The oracle card that went along with your group was Deep Cellular Healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. And I'm feeling a ringing in my left ear, so definitely there are some guides speaking to you right now, also speaking to me. And it rang when I said Arcturus, so that could be significant to you in any way. Also, Syrian energy, or Orion, being this beautiful crystal light right here, or Arcturus. So it could be beautiful for you to tune into blue flame, violet flame, crystal light healing energy. And again, this is the Deep Cellular Healing card, so this could very much be that you are working on processing something at this point in time. You are finding soothing space, light, transmutation in areas that were not previously comfortable for you, or perhaps you are going through some inner child healing, past life healing, repressed memories, things of this nature. You have the Judgment card. This is saying that when things are happening, they're happening hard and fast, but you are able to have faith in the universe because you're able to see that it's working out for you, because beings are conspiring for you in your favor. You also have the Moon. So there are perhaps parts of yourself that have been unknown to yourself for a long time, especially to others, but you are learning to accept and balance and bring love to these areas of your life. It's like you are howling at the moon, like this guy here, and you're waiting for someone to join you, but instead you're looking off into the distance, not focusing on this big beautiful light. They are perhaps distracted by the lobster, their teeth are out. Perhaps there are just beings in your environment that make you feel not as safe and secure and comfortable, but you know that you're protected where you're at. I'm being definitely drawn to all these evil eye looking symbols around the card. So you have the Sun card, beautiful. The Moon to the Sun, you are absolutely transmuting energy right now, working on deep cellular healing. So what you're going through right now, or have gone through in the past, I'm being drawn to this child here. So this could be maybe a repressed energy from your childhood that you're dealing with. There's a plus at the bottom here. It almost looks a little bit like a 4 or a cross. So could have to do with Christianity, with Jupiter, the number 4, your stability, and then also, of course, 20, judgment. So your relationships with others, perhaps your parents. And on the Judgment, this is Archangel Gabriel. So you are being definitely guided by angels at this point in time. If you believe in guardian angels, they are with you. If you do not, they are still with you. And everything that you've grown, they see in other realms. And everything that you're becoming, you see on the inside. And you are sanctifying and almost marinating that energy within you so that that is your core, that is your foundation. And the Queen of Wands, you are definitely receiving a upgrade in your spirituality, in your ability, in your passion. You're finally feeling safe, secure, confident, in love. You are feeling spiritual and on top of the world. It's like maybe for the first time in your life you can finally take a breath and you feel at peace with where you're at. You've received very, very strong energy in this reading, and that's letting me know that you're a very powerful being. You could definitely set the energy of the room around you, perhaps the tones of the emotions of the beings around you if you're not careful. You are definitely a strong energy, so it's very important for you to hone this in, be aware of this, and be aware of the energy that you hold within and put out. And this is definitely what you've been walking through and are continuing to walk through. Now you're stepping out on the other side, or you're about to, and it's like you're rediscovering yourself, but in a way that you've already always known who you are. On a cellular level, on a spiritual level, way deeper than just the narrative that you told yourself and were encouraged to continue telling yourself. Absolutely beautiful. And we do have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so significant relationships, divine manifestation, divine union, strong soulmate energy, happiness, bliss, union, safe, strong, stable home energy. Absolutely. So, I'd like to pull why this came up. This deep cellular healing. So why, in general, why is this coming up? We know we clear our energy fields, and we'd like to be balanced. We'd like to ascend. We'd like to help others heal and do the same. But why? Why is this coming up right now for you? Someone wanted to sneak out, and it was the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse. You've had to deal with this, whatever this is, your whole life alone. And there's kind of this, oh well, energy about you, or about this situation. Maybe this, oh well, who cares kind of energy. It's a little bit almost morose, and this is what you're losing, this energy. And so what you're walking through right now, the things that might be coming up, you needed to release them because there's equal give and take around you. You're creating this, and you need to give and take equally within yourself. You need to receive love. You need to give love, and it needs to come from a clear, divinely sourced channel. And because you have such a strong energy, you have such a clear, divine channel that can be used to help heal others. What you are receiving from the other realms, from your angels, your spirits, your guides, from yourself, from your own hard work, you are meant to pass this forward onto others too. When it happens, it's going to happen fast. You could have been traveling a lot lately. There could be a lot of opportunities to travel coming up in your near future, surprisingly, out of the blue. And this is because your energy literally is trying to be distributed all over the planet because it's so beautiful, it's so strong, and you have this beautiful beacon of light around you, and it's almost like allowing it to settle into one place for too long allows yourself to rub onto the place, but that place to rub onto you as well. So you're now being continued to keep moving along as soon as you're done with this healing process, whenever it is good and ready for you, because you are light on your feet. You are grounded, but you are sourced. You're open to the divine channels, and you follow your heart. Because the energy that's out there right now is encouraging you to spread your energy to many places, not many beings per se, or to many things, or to work really hard or do a lot of things or to up and change your life right now. This is saying just go. Just up and go. Drive that extra hour. Take a week off of work if you can, if it serves you, and go wander around. Go take that extra trip. This will be almost forced into your life soon because it's going to bring you exactly what you want, what you need, and exactly what your place in the world is in order to serve the collective. You need to drop this burden first, that you are some sort of martyr, or that everything you do needs to be for others. There's a sort of, you're always alone because you're the helper energy here. And while that might feel very much true, the thing that's very special about you is that you've always been connected to other places. So you've never been alone. Not in the way that others have. So when you feel alone, tune into that. There's so many loving beings around you that are always there for you. Always, always there for you. And they are making moves to make sure you get exactly what you want. Page of Pentacles. You've been working on building something for a while, but it requires your most healed version, your best self. And that's a lot of pressure. You've been growing and healing under that pressure like a diamond or a pearl. Now that you are a pearl, you can't be stuck in your oyster. You need to be cracked, and you need to be shown all over the world. Just your energy being present. That's all that is asked for you. Your energy being present in many different places on the realm, in the planet. Now I got the information card, and I'm only called to one thing here, and that is 140,000 square miles. 140,000. 10:10 on the recording time. It's like, that's how strong of a spirit army you have behind you. Army of love. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. Perfectly fitting. There is something coming your way. Physically manifesting in your life. It's going to be a game changer. And this is a gift. This is a gift so that you know you're not alone and you never will be again. This will be some kind of concrete proof that things are working out in your favor and that there are many places that are unseen to our two eyes. So I would love to see what you're learning right now. I feel called to grab the Hermetic Tarot. So you are doing such a beautiful job of transmuting your own energy, but never for a second put pressure on yourself. You've already been through so much, and there's no reason for you to put yourself through anything more. What is worth it is the light at the end of the tunnel. You already see it, and you are taking those steps. You are already there. You already hold the energy. Now, go explore, go live your life, your way. Have fun for you. And that is the best thing that you can do for everything and everyone around you, for the whole collective. Your energy, your particular energy group 2, tuning into light, tuning into source, tuning into love and your passions is enough to tip the scales. Whatever it is, you need to do it. Pentacle, mandala, gecko, circles. Yeah, everywhere. You have fortitude, strength, Leo energy, Ace of Pentacles, Lord of the root of the powers of earth, the Emperor, Son of the morning, and the Seven of Pentacles, Lord of success unfulfilled. You know why your success is unfulfilled, group 2? Because you feel unfulfilled. Do you know why you feel unfulfilled? It's because you've had to be strong for so long, trying to be what you think you need to be. Strength, North Node, Leo energy. You are not meant to be anything other than exactly what you want to be in this particular moment. And that can be different from 2 seconds ago as it is 2 seconds from now. You need to stand steady in this power, this Emperor. Number 4, steady, strong, stable, guided, Aries, independent, fortitude, strong, be enlightened, awakened, aware. This is you, this eagle, this vulture. The planets, you have this energy that can make any difference that you want. And you're being asked to enjoy. You are healing so that your healed self will bring light unto the collective. Making yourself work too hard is preventing that and making you feel unfulfilled. You are already growing what you've meant to grow. You have Saturn and Taurus here. If you're not seeing the nice things around you, It's because you've needed to walk the journey seeing no nice things, so that every single path that you cross, you can relate to in some way. It might have made it more difficult for you, but you picked the journey that you knew you could handle, because now you get to enjoy. Be calm. Be at peace. Relax. Finally, you deserve it. Daughter of the Flaming Sword. That's you, Group 2. This is absolutely beautiful energy. I love what you're doing with this. Please check out some other readings on my channel for further guidance. And I also have some Reiki out there too that will really help you just take a little bit extra weight out of this energy. I really hope that this helps shed some light and clarity on your situation. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, week, month, incarnation, and I love you. Namaste. Hi there. If you selected Group 3, then you selected this beautiful labradorite. This is a stone of very strong intuition. It also helps connect you to past and future lives. Also helps you with shadow work. It helps dispel illusion, strengthen intellect and intuition. This is a beautiful, also soothing crystal. Your oracle card is Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. So, just to start, I can see that you are definitely grounding some psychic downloads that you have received. It could be that you are trying to do this for others, dispelling illusions, but using your intuition to understand practically, and you're using your rationalization to help others do the same. You have definitely done this before. You could be literally a guide for others on their spiritual journey or on any kind of journey. And as you do this, you could sometimes maybe feel a bit misunderstood or underappreciated. You definitely know what you're doing. This is not your first rodeo, but you could maybe sometimes feel a little bit lost as it comes to your path. Not that you don't know what you're good at or what you want to do, but maybe your precise place in the world is a bit unknown to you. Maybe you're looking for that title or that perfect place or that one thing that describes you that you can truly claim and feel 100% about. Okay, so to start, we have the Page of Spears. This is the Page of Swords. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so this is telling me that you have very strong access to the truth, and you're a very strong communicator. You have very precise and strong intellect, and you have used your psychic downloads, your soul memories, your intuitive gifts, and your strong communicating skills or writing skills, whatever this is, to build something strong and stable. You have showed up consistently, and you are now learning what to do next. And it seems that the answer is to detach, to let go, to stop crying over what hasn't worked before, and stand in the power of what does. And that is the fact that you already know how this is going to go. You already know which steps to take. You already know which direction to go. You are speaking your truth. You are communicating. You are being yourself. And you've already built yourself more of a foundation than you even realize. You have everything that you need. And, well, this 8 of Pentacles here, this does signify learning and studying, growing, harvesting. It also signifies just creating new cycles, creating abundance. However, on this particular card, this person is cupping their belly, almost like one would when they're pregnant. This is showing me that you are literally abundant, pregnant with ideas, with projects. There's so much going on, and you are still learning and studying. It's like there is so much energy that you are processing right now. You are learning, you are inputting and outputting so much energy that you are realizing you need to drop a few things, maybe outsource. This truth that you're communicating, the fact that you already know what to do, somehow, sometime, someplace, you are helping out so many other people. You are dispelling their illusions and helping them come to a place of spiritual evolution and growth and inner peace and solace. There's something about what you're communicating and the way that you're communicating it that is, it's almost like you are becoming more and more abundant. You're building more and more and more physical, practical prosperity, and it's like you almost just feel called to drop it. This could be selling your things, donating items. This could be just giving away your expertise for free, or just detaching from everything, leaving the world you've currently known behind and going on a new adventure. With mother, wife, sister, and daughter, Lady Nada. This is also Cancerian energy. Yeah, okay. So, with your feminine energy, with the throat chakra, you're definitely learning how to communicate what is in your heart, not just what your intuition is telling you. You need to nourish yourself a little more. That is something that it's like you remember and you know how to do, but for some reason, maybe you feel like you need to work harder to be where you already are. So you find yourself running in circles. And all you're doing is trying to blow off some extra steam instead of funneling that energy into your own self-care. A little bit of feminine energy, a little bit of self-nurturing, a little bit of meditation, practice, learning can go such a long way for you, especially right now. The energy is super beneficial for it. So we see here somebody who's communicating to maybe people who aren't understanding where they're coming from at this point in time. And we're seeing someone who's working and building and learning. And what they're making out of it hasn't erupted all the way yet. So don't give up on this. Just release this energy. Care for yourself even more. Care for yourself dramatically. If you're not caring for yourself enough and you start being a little more selfish, you might start to feel a little selfish or arrogant. But acknowledge that you are feeling a change. And also, make sure to check yourself. Find your own boundaries. That's what's important. You could always be respecting the boundaries of others and allowing your strong respect for boundaries to actually walk right over your own. With this 3 of Swords under the Page of Spears, you've definitely been having a difficult time communicating perhaps your boundaries, your truth, or just getting people to listen to you in the first place. You don't feel wanted. I'm kind of hearing Wanted by Hunter Hayes in my head right now. You want someone to make you feel wanted because you know that you're valuable and you can, should, and will give that to yourself, Group 3. That's what you deserve and that's what you truly desire. No one can be there for you in the way that you can be there for yourself. Once you're there for yourself, anyone else being there for you, it's just a yummy treat. It's just a little cherry on top. You have this faith in yourself. You've already seen how far you've come and what you've done with your tools. And you are a master at releasing that which doesn't serve you. Just writing down your note, writing down what you wish to release, maybe burning it, doing a little ritual. Footprints in the Sand. It's a beautiful poem, I believe. If you'd like to look at that could be a little bit relevant for you right now. When you feel like things are hard, and you usually feel like someone or God, as far as that poem goes, is walking beside you, and when things get a little bit hard, sometimes it feels like they're not. But at the end of the day, you are being carried. That's why there's only one set of footprints. To understand a little more in depth, check out Footprints in the Sand. I do not know the author of the poem, but it should come up for you quite readily. Next, we have the Tower. So this is underneath the 8 of Pentacles a little bit and the 5 of Cups. So you are learning. I will say you are relearning. You are studying. You are dissecting exactly how to utilize these cycles of waxing and waning, ebbing and flowing in a way that you can release energy with the Tower, the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups. You can release energy with the waning moon, with the new moon, and fully use the power of the energy of the transits of everything around you. You are allowing yourself to fall into that natural flow. You are the transits. You are the energy. You are Schumann resonance. You are light. You are love. Three of Wands. You're just waiting to see what comes next. Not that you don't already know. I'm sure you have strong psychic abilities. You've done this before. You could have very, very strong dreams at this time that are literally laying out a blueprint for you. It would be very beneficial for you to write down your dreams, especially the ones that you know that you have and remember and know what they mean, because I promise you that when you go back and look at them later, there will be even more that you miss in details that you are sure were not anything other than what you interpreted them as. Not because you're wrong, but because you will, again, walk through what you're walking through right now. And it's important for you to know what? The Lovers, the Sun, Justice, Death, and Nine of Wands. Okay. You're balancing the scales here. You are making the decision to stand in your strongest self. You are standing in your power. You are being confident. You are expressing your truth. You are expressing all over the place, hot and cold, expressing all of your colors, standing true like a Leo in the Bride of the Sun, a proud lion. And this is love. This is value. This is light. Now you're balancing this against karmic relationships, releasing, knowing but not acting. There are rebirths happening around you in people, places, and things that you probably triggered yourself through your own journey. Now you are watching these things around you move and shift, and if it bumps into you a little bit or gets uncomfortable, just recognize that this energy is allowing you to rotate into the most beneficial way for you, just like you've asked. Now, if it's a little bit uncomfortable to get there, just know that it always hurts when you rip off a band-aid. The best way to do it is quickly. Now again, this is not saying that you need to get rid of any person, place, or thing, or job, or responsibility in your life. This is saying that you need to re-examine your priorities and put you at the top of them. You see how much clutter and mauvaise, just melancholy is on this card. Child of the great transformer, Scorpio. Now Scorpio rules excrements, toxins, things that are being released, right? So it is transformation. Allow yourself to release all that does not serve you on a cellular level, and with this Nine of Wands. Now, you might feel a little bit guarded because, well, you might feel underappreciated by your surroundings. Sagittarius energy, all this fire here, guarded for no reason, defensive for fun, and just looking for a fight in the name of freedom, not understanding that it is the energy that you choose to sit in the present moment, and no more and no less. Making your lack of self-comfort everyone else's problem. You are releasing dependency, codependence, releasing all this sticky energy, and you're balancing it out. No longer Saturn. It could be experiencing a Saturn return, a Saturn cycle. It could be, you could be in your Saturn dasha in your chart if you want to check that out. And you're finding that you're coming into a more sensual, beautiful place of value, love. You're acknowledging what makes you happy, and that's what you're doing. You are relearning yourself, but not from a place of, what do I have to do? You are relearning yourself from a place of, what do you like? What makes you happy? What makes you sing? What makes you feel good? Now, when this eventually rubs onto those around you who are plummeting through lessons that you've already learned, make sure that you're extra gentle with these people. Don't give them the space that you are newly holding for yourself. No. Just acknowledge that what you are experiencing right now, what you're coming into, these people haven't experienced yet. And what a beautiful and necessary thing self-love is. Always love yourself, always follow your heart, and always face the light. You're a big sunflower. You are learning this. You are loving this. This is your lesson. I see that you're stepping into this, and it might be a little bit hard to release any past narratives and energy that didn't serve you, but I promise you'll be so much happier making yourself happy, and I promise it's worth it. There are blessings at the other side, and everything that you've been building will finally flourish. I really hope this helps shed some light and clarity on your situation. I love you so much, Group 3. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, and incarnation on this beautiful plane. And namaste.